Days of Our Lives spoiler video preview. Stephanie and Jeremy's desperate fight to survive and AJ's shocking revelation. Salem is bracing for a week of life-altering danger and DiMera-sized secrets. As February sweeps come to a close, the drama escalates into March with a vengeance. This week on Days of Our Lives, the search for a missing Stephanie Johnson reaches a fever pitch, forcing her and her captor, Jeremy Horton, into a battle for their very lives. Meanwhile, across town, EJ DiMera sets the final phase of his life-changing project into motion, a revelation that will leave Paulina Price and the entire town speechless. Here is your exclusive weekly video preview for the episodes of March 2nd through 6. A deadly misunderstanding. Stephanie and Jeremy trapped. The week opens with Salem on edge. Despite the recent identification of Jeremy Horton, Michael Rourke, as the primary suspect in Stephanie's Abigail Klein disappearance, not everything is as it seems. While the police, led by a frantic Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, and Jada Hunter Elia Cantu, operate under the assumption that Jeremy is a violent stalker who has finally snapped, the reality of Stephanie's captivity is far more complex. Our hearts race as we cut to the dark, industrial storage room where Stephanie is being held. She is not alone. Jeremy is with her, and he looks just as terrified as she does. In a twist that flips the entire narrative on its head, spoilers indicate that Jeremy is not the mastermind behind this kidnapping, he is another victim. The real culprit? The mysterious and newly returned Owen Kent, Wes Ramsey. This week, the fight for survival becomes literal. Owen, whose history with Stephanie runs deep, Brady Black once saved her from him years ago, has orchestrated a horrifying scenario. He has trapped both Stephanie and Jeremy together, likely as a twisted form of punishment or psychological warfare. For Stephanie, being chained up with the man who once abused her is a nightmare come to life. For Jeremy, it's a chance at redemption he never asked for. In the exclusive preview clips, we see Stephanie straining against her ropes, her eyes wide with a mix of fear and fury directed at Jeremy. "You did this to me again," she accuses him. Jeremy, sporting a bruise on his face from a struggle with Owen, shakes his head desperately. "I didn't, Stephanie. I'm here to save you, but I think he wants us both dead." The irony is crushing. The man the entire Salem PD is hunting as a predator is actually the only person standing between Stephanie and a killer. As Owen taunts them from the shadows, Jeremy must convince Stephanie to trust him long enough to fight together. Their survival depends on putting the past aside, but with the clock ticking and Steve chasing the wrong leads, will they get out before Owen silences them for good? EJ's life-changing project. The truth is in the tube. While Stephanie fights for air in a dank warehouse, EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, is preparing to drop a bombshell that will shake the foundation of the DiMera empire. For months, viewers have known about EJ's secret laboratory, and the super-secret lab hidden within it. We've seen the mysterious blue glow of a human-sized test tube and watched as EJ guarded its contents with paranoid obsession. This week, the wait is finally over. EJ's life-changing project is ready for its unveiling, and his target is Mayor Paulina Price Jackée Harry. According to early spoilers, EJ summons Paulina for a private meeting, promising her answers she doesn't even know she's been looking for. In the video preview, EJ has a sinister smirk as he leads a skeptical Paulina toward the hidden chamber. "What I am about to show you will change everything you thought you knew about the past," he teases. So, who is in the tube? The speculation points to one name: Lexi Carver. The timing is no coincidence. With Abe Carver, James Reynolds making a shady side deal with EJ regarding the DiMera CEO position, Abe wants his son Theo out of the company for good, while EJ wants to keep his own son Johnny in power. The resurrection of Abe's late wife, Lexi, would throw the entire Carver family into chaos. Imagine the look on Abe's face when he learns that the love of his life, played by the late Renee Jones, potentially recast, has been in a DiMera pod all this time. Is this EJ's twisted way of giving back to the family he's wronged, or is it a power play to control Abe and Paulina forever? As the tube defogs and a hand presses against the glass from the inside, Paulina gasps. The shock alone could be life-threatening for the mayor, who is already dealing with daughter Chanel Dupree's Raven Bowen's pregnancy scare and the stress of her office. Salem in crisis. Holly's health scare and Gabby's guilt. Elsewhere in Salem, the younger generation is facing a crisis of their own. Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzemis, is on a dangerous path. Still reeling from the viral Holly Jonas's A.B. word scandal and her public takedown by Ariana Horton, Marissa Reyes, Holly is spiraling. She's taking strong medication that wasn't prescribed to her, and this week, signs point to a terrifying medical emergency. Sources hint that a hospitalization is imminent for Holly, sparking fears of another overdose that could bring Nicole Walker, Ariane Zucker, rushing back to town. Meanwhile, Gabby Hernandez, Cherie Jimenez, is drowning in guilt. Her romance with Philip Kyriakis, Jean-Paul Lavoisier, is blooming, but it's built on a foundation of lies. She is still hiding her role in planting the bug that wrecked Titan. As Philip encourages her and gets closer, Gabby's guilt intensifies. Will she come clean, or will Rafe's investigation into the forged divorce papers expose her first? Final verdict. This is a must-watch week for Days of Our Lives fans. The Stephanie-Jeremy dynamic offers a nuanced take on abuse and redemption, forcing two broken people to rely on each other to survive. Simultaneously, EJ's reveal of the figure in the tube promises to be one of the most talked about moments of the year. Don't miss a single heart-stopping minute of Days of Our Lives, streaming weekdays on Peacock. Is Jeremy actually a hero? Who is really in the DiMera tube? Tune in to find out.